Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Game on Cloud 9 here, and man, it has been far too long since I've uploaded on this channel, at least like 8 months or so. But I definitely knew I needed to make this video for you guys because guess what? I am going on round 2 to Japan, and I'm taking you with me like I did the last time. If you guys remember, before when I went to Japan in 2013, I went to Kyoto and Tokyo, and you guys got a few different places that I went at that time. Well, this time, you know, I know a little bit more Japanese, and I have a lot more friends there. So there's a lot more I'll be able to see. I'm going to be staying around Yokohama, then I'm going to Osaka, then it's for Kanazawa, then Nagoya, then Tokyo. So staying about the same amount of time, spending a little bit less time in each city, but doing probably a whole lot more than I did last time and experimenting a whole lot more. Got some special anime exclusive videos, interviews with different comic book creators and even manga artists that are over in Japan. So definitely make sure you guys catch some of that content out. I'm going to be uploading though a lot of the different sites that I see onto this channel as well as on that page as well. But anyway, let's just go ahead. Let's do this, guys. Let's go ahead and go back to Japan.
So I thought I needed. So I thought I needed. Thought I needed. So I thought I needed.
Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, I'm in Kamakura now, and I'm actually getting a little bit of a special tour today. I have Michael and Monique here. They're gonna be showing me around Kamakura. Now, you said this part of Kamakura, is this like a shopping district?
It is, but it's called Komachi Street, as you can see right there on the board. And all it is just this long street of Japanese stores and whatnot. And you can buy a bunch of different things, but mostly people come here to see the other people and eat a lot of food. And that's what we're here to do. And I'm gonna show you that, as well as the Studio Ghibli store back down there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out.
We'll record that as well. But later on, I just want to show you why this street is so famous, based on all the food and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely want to try some good food. I feel like Kamakura is a very traditional, how would you say? It feels a little bit more traditional.
It has a rich history. That's what it is. It holds on to the history a little bit more than other touristy places. The next street vendor we hit, we're gonna try that food. No matter what it is, you just try them.
Okay, all right, I'm down to do that. What's this right here? Wagyu? I mean, I don't know how much that is, but I'm like, because I'm assuming that's probably a little bit more. Yeah, it probably is, but
yeah, they don't look too pricey.
Yeah, some of you guys aren't familiar with like Wagyu is. If you've ever heard of Matsuzaka beef or a Kobe beef is one of the more familiar ones.
Kobe beef, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what Wagyu is. Okay. Wagyu is like a special cow that's been raised. I guess you could say for the whole purpose of eating it. So it's supposed to taste really good. I've never had it before.
Now, I will tell you that I've had, you see these little fish things right here?
Yes, I see that.
I've had those, and I particularly had it for Halloween. We did a fear factor of all the more scarier things to eat in Japan. And yeah, that didn't sit right with me.
Have you ever had funazushi?
What is that exactly?
It's like this fermented fish.
No.
And it's exactly the way it sounds. It's kind of from what I've heard.
That day I ate a fermented egg, and again, it did not sit well with me.
All right, so what is this right here?
It's like a famous honey drink that you can get from here. Like they make this very particular type of honey with different flavors, And this is one of the more attractive things on this.
And you
on
can
the
literally
street.
put it on literally anything.
Yeah.
Like you put on toast, cereal, bread, oatmeal,
So
take alcohol
it's
drink.
literally honey, but especially made for it to carry on different flavors and whatnot. And they're always coming out with new flavors, and that's why people are always.
So it's like strawberry honey, raspberry honey, like.
Yes. You can literally see up there yuzu, grape, blueberry, mango, and then they can put that on the ice cream, and that's even better. Like I love getting ice cream.
I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go ahead and try that. That's yet another thing I didn't do a lot of last time I was here. I didn't do enough sweets.
Yeah, and they have a very interesting way of doing their sweets.
Are those like samples right there?
Yeah, you can sample.
Okay, so this right here is supposed to be some honey juice. I'm not sure how this is gonna taste, but I'm hoping that I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised. So let's see.
砂糖と調味料を使ってない緻密な甘さのジュースになります。
Yeah, it tastes kind of lemony to me. I don't know. Like, but I mean, it's good though. It's very good. Okay, so we just came out of there. I actually got some of the apple honey. So you can take a look at this. I'm definitely gonna have some more of this. I'm telling you guys, like, it almost tastes like apple juice, but imagine like apple juice without like a bad aftertaste. Because I don't know if you guys are not like ever have like a
Yes.
drink some apple juice and yeah. So it's like it's like it fixes that somehow. We also tried with the buckwheat and the.
Tried the actual buckwheat honey,
The mixed flour or something. Like
and then we tried the mixed flour honey.
Yeah, so we had it. It was straight, right, with the buckwheat.
Yes, it was just
Yeah.
like straight. I don't know. That was my preference. I like the buckwheat one because it was more thicker and it's richer.
All right, so what's next on the agenda, guys?
We have to find some food.
It's never really hard to find good food though in Japan, if you ask me.
It's not, but I feel like there's too much to actually choose from, and that's what keeps Americans starving when we come here.
You're like trying to make up your mind on what to have.
We're very indecisive. We don't know what we want. And that's the issue. Every time I come out, it's the issue. Even though I'm a very simple person, so I usually fall back on what I know.
So what do you usually fall back on when you have
Ramen.
them?
That's the number one thing here. Ramen. For me,
When
any
in
type of ramen. And then actually, if you were to come to Yokosuka, you would be able to go to the ramen shop my favorite ramen shop. We call it the old man ramen shop because there's literally one man making this ramen.
So is it like Ichiraku ramen and like no?
Yeah, it's literally just like that. And even though it doesn't have the exact same setup, every day you come in and there's a certain amount of seats, and those are usually always filled, and you're always waiting on the outside. But he hasn't expanded at all. But his ramen is top notch. That's all I can say about it.
And you've had different types of ramen.
And different types of ramen, and nothing is like his ramen.
What makes his special?
He has this very simple way to where.
Like, is it the broth or is it the?
It's everything, but it's also the experience of you actually coming into it, and you don't just order the normal way. He has this little machine on the side. The moment you walk into the restaurant, and you put in money, and you get these little slips of paper, and you hand it to him. So you never actually speak to him, and the only thing you do is point to what you want on the board, how you want your noodles cooked, and then he accommodates that. So he literally, unlike most people, they'll cook their ramen exactly how they know how to cook ramen. He'll cook it the way you want it cooked. And that's the difference. So it could be softer, lighter.
How do you know which one is it based on a ticket?
Yeah, the ticket is what you use to decide how much ramen you want and what kind of other things that you want in there. Like whether you want meats or onions and seaweed and stuff like that. But once you've already chosen that, then he literally asks you how you want your noodles cooked. And then that's how you...
Oh, you want a mushy? You want
you
want them
create the
thick?
experience for yourself. And that's why so many people come to him and they're pleased.
He's like, you want me to just throw them in there and don't even like cook them for you? Just let them be straight.
Yeah, some people like them hard, and so they'll be hard. Some people, I'm one of those soft people. I like to have them cooked to perfection. There.
So apparently this is a cat cafe. You guys been to that before?
I know, but I wasn't.
I've always wanted to go to one. I've heard about them, and I didn't even know there was one on the street.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you guys are down for it, I'm down for it.
All right, we're going to.
I'm down for anything
I know
today.
she wanted to go to one.
Okay, so we decided against actually getting anything in the cat cafe. I mean, it wasn't that it was bad or anything like that. It was actually very down to earth, but we're in a little bit of a different taste than just some udon. Like we want to get some ramen instead if we can, or something else. I know udon, I'm not a big fan of it because usually it has like the really thick noodles. I know some of you guys out there might really like udon, and there's nothing wrong with it. Wait, hold on. Is there a dog cafe? Okay. See, why doesn't the United States have stuff like this? Or if it does, it's not common.
It's not.
I know Detroit doesn't have anything like this.
Need to know about what's on their menu. Like,
Everything. You
yeah,
can get the prices.
The prices, and this isn't actual real food, but they will create these so you can get a visual of what you're trying to find.
They actually spend a lot of money to make these fake foods.
Yeah, but they last a long time.
So you might as well say, when you get the actual food, it actually half the time does look like this. It's not like how in the U.S. when you have those commercials. And,
Right, and it's
the burger looks all big and full, and then you actually eat it, and then it's like, oh man, what is this? Who made this?
But I definitely actually want something from here.
Yeah, but let's go inside. I think this is definitely worth checking out. Okay, so the food has arrived, and it's all looking delicious. It looks like this is like some beef gyoza. That's the tempura. And then these are cold soba noodles, and there's a little roe in there. I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about the roe, to be honest with you, because I'm not crazy about roe. And if you guys don't know what roe is, it's like fish eggs. I don't know, the way they melt in your mouth, like they kind of like, it's kind of a weird sensation. That's why I'm not too crazy about them. But then again, I only had them once, and I remember it, so hopefully it's not like that, and it's not a lot of it. So we'll see how it is. I'm pretty sure we're all ready to smash some food right now, am I right?
Yes, we are. I'm starving at this point.
All right, so how's the food?
Very good.
Very good?
Very good.
How's it taste like? Is it like
It's like fried tempura, so fried shrimp.
Is it crispy?
It's like a crispy batter of shrimp. And I got the set. So it comes with the udon noodles. I don't know if you can see it, but the udon noodles. It comes with like a miniature salad, like a light sauce. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna try it.
I think it's just vegetables.
I think it's just vegetables in there.
Yeah, it's something.
That's what they typically put on the side, like any Japanese dish. They put on like vegetables, which is like corn and peas. And this is, I don't know, but it looks good, so I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I think it's miso soup. This is miso.
Oh yeah, every region has a different miso soup. In case you guys didn't know. And I can tell, Michael, you like it. You already digging in.
Yeah, this beef is really good. And the rice underneath it.
Now,
is
what
also
she said?
good.
She said this one here.
Well, yeah, she said it goes in there and you stir it around. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there too. But the noodles are also pretty good. The warm soups. What is it, soba?
And
Yeah, so you got the warm soba. I have the cold soba.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy that though.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know how that is. I'm definitely about to smash this. I already know I'm gonna like it. I can already tell. Okay, we are full. I'm gotta say that place had a very nice atmosphere. As far as my food goes, it was all right. I like the noodles. Not so sure about the roe, but I've already told you guys about the roe. But now I think we're getting ready to head to the Great Buddha of Kamakura. Am I correct?
We're gonna stop and get some ice cream on the way.
Okay,
We are going to get
And one thing you guys probably know about Japan, or you may not know actually, Japan has a lot of different unique flavors in terms of ice cream. Like I know they have like the green tea ice cream and a lot of different other combinations that I'm sure I'll be able to show you guys in just a moment. That concludes part 1 of a day in Kamakura. Next time, we'll be going to the Studio Ghibli store and the Great Buddha of Kamakura, one of Japan's greatest national treasure. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you get a notification when the next video comes out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.